The very first thing I'm going to present is, well, I guess the only thing I'm going to present is pretty much where to submit your music. I know a lot of people don't worry about radio play. They're not really worried about getting their song into the mainstream and things like that because we have so many streaming services where you can make money just having it played on any type of platform. But a lot of people, it still means a lot to them to be able to turn on the radio and hear that song come on and have everybody call you and tell you, I was just listening in the car, listening to whatever, and I heard you. And I know we've had that moment, well, the calling moment, the oh my God, I just heard you moment. And it is a great moment to have. So for those of you who are still interested in being able to have radio stations play your music, or even if you just want DJs at clubs to be able to play your music and do it legally and still be able to make your money for it, there's going to be pretty much a lot of DJ pools that you can submit your music to, and these DJ pools, they register the music so that whenever it gets played, you do still receive your payment for it. On top of that, the DJs are able to play it with no problem. So it's if you've heard of YouTube whitelisting, it's the equivalent of that. They actually say you submit it for whitelisting so that DJs can play your music. This is everywhere from radio DJs, club DJs, any DJ that has an account with these platforms will be able to play your music and have easy access to it without having to try to download an MP3, make sure that it's registered, and do all of that pretty much personal trusting. It takes the guesswork out. So the very first thing that I'm going to go with is something that DJ Head, I remember many years ago, like 8 years ago, he first started talking about it on his lives, and he was just suggesting, and he was like, you know, this place, BPM Supreme, they're up and coming, and if you submit your music to them, you know, they can get it into the DJ pools, because a lot of people would get mad at him about him not playing people's music on the radio. He was a 92.3, and people would be like, well, how come you're not fucking with me? How come you're not playing my song? How come, you know, you get a whole whatever on the radio and none of that time you can play my song? And he would tell them, I can't. I literally can't unless it's correctly submitted, it's correctly registered and everything, so that the station can't get in any type of trouble for it. I can't. So he started shouting out BPM Supreme. BPM Supreme themselves started doing a lot of public work with artists where they actually had them in. They had listening parties. They had Q&A events where they brought in industry professionals. They had a lot of interaction with the artists where it was helping people learn and get educated on correctly registering their music and being able to submit it so that it could actually get play. So today's first one is BPM Supreme. They do actually have a free submission form. So you can go on to BPM Supreme for artists. You make your free profile, and then from there they have the option to be able to submit your music. It's not automatically through your profile. You have to submit it through that. Of course, you have to have it registered in your profile, and then you submit it to that link that was right there above in this video. And that is how you can go ahead and get an option for it to be added to the DJ pools that are available. Another option that is a great one, shout out Power 106. They are amazing because they offer this option where you can actually still submit your music to them directly.